Well, we've got a couple chilly days still before the warm-up really begins. Next week, temperatures are going to be above freezing, but we do have the chance of some rain and snow. So we still have this cold high pressure just sandwiched against the Rocky Mountains in Montana. It's been nearly stationary all week, and air rotates clockwise around a high pressure area, so we just continue to be in this cold northwest flow. In fact, that cold reinforced by that clipper system that brought snow to southern Minnesota yesterday. 2.5 inches picked up in Pipestone. But it is going to be chilly today still, just single digit highs, and we're going to be back below zero tonight. Statewide, we slipped below zero by 1 degree in the Twin Cities this morning after 2 nights that were above zero. But tonight, not so lucky. Sub-zero statewide, teens below zero in western and northern Minnesota, and it's going to be pretty chilly still tomorrow, mostly single-digit highs, though I think in the Twin Cities we'll eke out a 10-degree high, but importantly, we're going to see sunny skies return. It's going to be a beautiful sky, at least, tomorrow. And despite this chill, January temperatures are still running above normal, except for just southwestern Minnesota. That's how mild the first 10 days of the month started out, and it looks like the last 10 days of the month will be mild too, so January will end up as a warm month, and it's been a record warm meteorological winter so far. We're past that halfway point. By next week, warm air is in place. The upper level pattern is going to be conducive for very mild temperatures, similar to what we saw much of December and early January, back to this El Nino looking pattern with warm air here in the center of the continent. Highs by Sunday closer to normal, 20 degrees, teens to the north, and then skipping ahead to Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursday look to be some of our warmest days next week, at least upper 30s. The models have been going back and forth with maybe a 40-degree reading occasionally, and both the 6 to 10 day and 8 to 14 day outlooks continue to show high likelihood of warmer than normal temperatures. In fact, it looks like mostly high temperatures at 30 degrees or above for the rest of January once we get there next week, and probably into February too. But it will be just cold enough for potential snow here Tuesday. We're going to be kind of grazed by a system to our southeast, so don't get too excited yet. We've seen this scenario play out a few times this season, and then we end up getting missed. But at this point, the models generally agree on snowfall across southeastern Minnesota, but it could mix with some rain because temperatures are going to be quite warm. But a coating of snow at least, certainly possible, it looks like during the day Tuesday. So we'll keep our eyes on that over the weekend. And see if that track shifts a bit. But meanwhile, a couple more cold days yet. 4 below, I think, in the Twin Cities tonight. But again, western and northern Minnesota, teens below. 20 on Sunday. More sunshine again, but it'll be a little more filtered with some high clouds. And then late Monday, some flurries, some on and off snow, maybe rain showers mixing in Tuesday, above freezing. And then even warmer here, Wednesday, Thursday. And again, that mild air looks to just stick around through the end of the month. So the worst of winter is looking likely behind us. Once we head into mid-February, it's pretty hard to get anything colder than what we just had.